Um, I'm going to see how this works out, and if it works out, then I'll try Twitch as well. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're just joining on YouTube for the rewatch, thank you for joining. TikTok, how is quality? Is there a new event coming on Wednesday? Yes. The Memory Mania event where you can get the memory related critters like the anxiety squirrel and nostalgia capybara. All of that will start on Wednesday. And I'll post a video on how to play it. I'll try to record that after stream today if my body will let me. It's been a pain day. If it doesn't, then I'll definitely get it up tomorrow here on the TikTok side. Hi, Rachel. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you. Quality has not changed. Perfect. Thank you so much, Rachel. Okay. Looks like I am live on both. Thank you to whoever's watching me on the YouTube side. Welcome in. I'm live on both TikTok and YouTube, so anybody here for their Dream Snaps live reviews should be able to watch this to catch their review. Quality hasn't changed. Perfect. Thank you so much, Christina. Did glitch for a second. It's probably like right when it started. As long as it's like not consistent, that's what matters. Let me go back to the main valley, and I'm just going to run around and clean up for like just a few seconds, and then we'll jump into the Discord live reviews. Thank you guys for letting me know. So up here, I removed that enchanted house and I put this gazebo back. It was like not quite doing what I wanted it to do up here. It fell off. I finally replaced a lot of the foliage that I took out during that Cheshire Chaos event. I moved some houses around because since Merida and Flynn are no longer going to be over here, I had room to do some different positioning. And then I put another gazebo back over here. Thank you. It did, okay. And then I've so far been good up here. There's no ice that spawns up here anymore. So it's really, really nice. The only thing I have to clean up are like the occasional regular rocks that will go through paths, and night thorns if it's for the Frosted Heights turn to get the night thorns. Thank you for sharing, Ralphie. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That is so fetch.
So yeah, I really am enjoying the lack of cleanup up here. Trevor, thank you so much for the tiny dinies. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jay, I am trying to be. You're gonna be with me on both. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that, Jay. Thank you. Thanks for keeping an eye on things on the YouTube side. Lauren, thank you for sharing as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so far no blue chest.
Have you ever heard
Oh, look at them. Look at them. Hi, Max. Let's give you a quick little pet.
There are so many nice people here.
I love it. Following him as he should. Oh, this is in the middle of the road. After I filled things in, I'm trying to get the wood to spawn back like in the build where it's not going to be on the road, but I still don't have to clean it. I'm trying to get my valley to like as little cleanup as possible while still keeping the builds looking cute. You want to see all of the castles? Sure. Let me go back over. So the castle starts on the other side of the Forest of Valor. So as soon as you cross the bridge, I have these as like the little gates, you know. And then the front is lined with a lot of these Alice hedges. And then as soon as you come in, you're going to meet these lion guards. And then I'll show you like in order of the way I built it. So first, around to the west wing is the library. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Little fire element lizard. Oh, that would be so cute. Yes. Then as you get to the south end, you get to this other hall with like all these statues, this resting area, this little mail area. Oh, Bree, thank you so much for the roses. And thank you for becoming title gifter for the roses this week. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. As you get to the middle, there's like this little dinner area. There's more mail. This one is like you still need to attend to it and sign things. There's this living room in the middle where they've got their stuff to like plan things, hang out, keep warm. Then on the east wing, we have this other little hangout area to read some books. And then up front is just this hall. My castle over in Storybook Vale is a lot more like intricate. Like I've got the throne room and the actual dining area and stuff. Of course. You're very sweet, Bree. Thank you, thank you. Rachel, thank you for becoming title gifter for the finger hearts. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. You want to do this? I have this exact build tutorial on my TikTok under decoration tutorials. I did record it on the Switch because I did all of this on the Switch. Oh my goodness, you guys. Rachel, thank you for becoming title gifter for the friendship necklaces this week. Thank you, thank you. Edit, thank you for becoming title gifter for the TikToks this week. Thank you, guys. So sweet. Yeah, I have this whole castle build up on my TikTok page. The playlists are like right above my videos. And I'm still working on decoration tutorials for my other builds. You guys, thank you for becoming title gifter for the perfume as well. Edit, thank you. Rachel, thank you for more friendship necklaces. Bree, thank you for more roses. Trevor, thank you also for becoming title gifter for the perfume. And Edit, thank you for becoming a title gifter for the donuts. Thank you guys. Thank you for the perfumes. Trevor, Christina, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Hi, Christina. Gotta get me that chair. Thank you. Hi, Felicia. How are you? Hi, Bray. I am having a really high pain day, so you're seeing me with no makeup and my hair flat and drying. It's the raw me today. Don't mind my naturally dark circles that are from having Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and POTS. Don't mind my energy levels because I am fighting a lot of pain right now. And don't mind me being on the more emotional side. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Thank you, Bray. Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you like my channel. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Edit, thank you for the rose as well. Thank you. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see this over here yet. So I did end up doing like a little wedding reception area, like the celebration party area. And they've already got their bags ready to go. But this is where they were partying it up. Oh, Bree. Thank you for all those roses. Thank you, thank you. That was very, very sweet of you. Chandrea, thank you for the love you so much emoji. Thank you, guys. I missed you guys too, Rachel. Thank you, thank you. You guys are very sweet. Yes, Robin, absolutely. So we're doing cute little Dr. Pepper today to help. I'm gonna ignore all, like, I've been pretty good about sugar lately. Normally I try to avoid these because they're so high in sugar, but I'll be okay. Christina, yeehaw! Thank you for becoming title gifter for the hat and mustache this week. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cow, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. No worries, Bray. Thank you, Bray. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you. I definitely try to show you guys my genuine self. And I try to be open when I am not feeling so great, because it's just one of the realities of a lot of people's lives, and it's important to bring awareness to like hidden things so that it's less stigmatized and more people understand, because like the conditions that I have, a lot of people use wheelchairs on and off for, and it's like a whole spectrum on like what you deal with and things. So the more I talk about it, the more people are aware, and the less people deal with like harassment over like, why are you in a wheelchair and grabbing that? It's like, well, I use the wheelchair because I would faint without it, but I can still walk. Thank you, Lady Luna. Thank you, guys. Hi, Alien. It's okay. It's bound to happen sometimes. Oh, I added this little bee farm, or the college kids can learn how to take care of bees now. I'm trying to make the valley cute, and then I'm gonna record and be like, look, you can do all of this with the 3,000 item limit. And if you wanted to, you could do it on Switch, because I did basically all of this on Switch, like 97%. So we're basically there. Oh yeah, I added some bookshelves over here too, and some like books and stuff, making it look like a real study area. Hi Britzy, how are you? Welcome in. Need the bee stuff to come back? It is really cute. I hope it comes back in your shop soon. Definitely keep up with your recommended. Alright, so far no blue chest. I wonder if it's gonna be in my forgotten. Is that it? Nope, just like a night thorn. You're good, I'm glad to hear that. I am doing pretty good, all things considered, thank you. Definitely happy to be hanging out with you guys again. I own all the expansions. Did I miss an announcement of something newer than Storybook Vale? So up here, I filled everything back in that I had removed from the Cheshire Chaos event. And then I added this little path going back, and I decided instead of this area looking dead, it could look like it's going into the Forgotten Lands, because that's what I intended originally, and then Forgotten Lands changed. So now it like immediately turns into the same kind of foliage as what I have in the Forgotten Lands, so it kind of like blends better. Which one are you talking? So you're wondering about Storybook Vale, if it's worth it? I say the expansions are usually worth it for me because I am a heavy decorator. Like, I love decorating. depending on like what kind of person you are with like their play style and stuff, you're gonna love it or like feel like it's lacking. All right, let me switch over really quick. So in Storybook Vale, just like if you own the Rift in Time, it's gonna come with brand new land, brand new critters, brand new meals and food and stuff, foliage. Lauren, thank you for the roses. Thank you, I appreciate that. So, an overview. This is kind of like the land. You do get to decorate this bridge, but this is the bind. This is one of the biomes that you'll be getting. And in this biome, it's very orange. It has like a lot of built-in books and stuff. You can decorate in the bridge. The library is also considered part of it, and you can decorate... oh my gosh. You can decorate in the library if you can get your camera to cooperate with the ceiling. Then there are other areas like Mythopia and Ever After. Obviously mine are decorated, but like this one comes with dragons over here. It has this cool Alice in Wonderland looking area. All the sections are a little bit more rectangle shaped. You see how like this is like a rectangle and this is like a rectangle. So they're a lot easier to work with decorating wise. The colors are what kind of make it a little bit more difficult, but also very fun. So the Ever After side comes with dragons and a lot of like giant mushrooms and blue kind of like foliage. And then Ever After comes with Pegasus and a lot of like yellow foliage and pink and fun like foliage. The stories are really fun. The land was fun to decorate once I got used to it, and I really like the layouts of them. If you're somebody that only plays for the storyline, I've heard people say that the Rift storyline is better, but I really like the interaction with this storyline. If you're somebody that likes decorating, I think you would really... A lot of people find this land more aesthetic. It really depends on the kind of player you are. Of course. Yes, it's the Storybook Vale. So my bind has this little farm over here. And then the other side is just like a little park. And then up the hill, I've got my little Victorian mansion area where it's like this little neighborhood vibe. At the end is going to be like a park after I get rid of a bunch of those memories. Then we get to the statue's shadow, which is like this Hercules area where there are lots of like little fun Hercules themed things. Broken down car. Up the hill around the corner at the Mount Olympus section is a little shopping area. You know, the area in the movie where Hercules accidentally knocks down the whole shopping center? That's what I rebuilt over here. And then there's like this nice grand entrance to the actual Mount Olympus. Then I've got a whole area for Mulan. She has this whole little study area and training area and an area for her house. The marble arches are the premium shop, and then there are some pillars behind them for the shopping center. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. How are you today? Good morning, Vanessa. Welcome in. You haven't seen the Alice build in person yet? Let's get to it. All right, so back here, first there is Rapunzel tucked over in this little corner over here because her tower is like hidden in the movies, so I wanted it to kind of be hidden. And then as we keep getting closer to the city, you're gonna notice that there's this little pillar area. Did I call Alice's tower a pillar? Anyways, here are the pillars from Brave. Then we get to the actual town. This is for Maleficent and Aurora. So we have the little library, the purple cottage, Aurora's house, the greenhouse, the flower cottage, Snuggly Duckling, Pink Cottage, Flynn, Merida, and the Thorn Cottage. And then there's Maleficent's house back here. Somebody's got their car parked ready to like take things over. And then as you're heading out, there's some more cottages off to the side. A lot of these are premium shop. Love my decorating. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You're good. I'm glad to hear that, Ashley. Love the cottage area and the marshes. Thank you. Thank you. All right, then as you get to the Fallen Fortress, this is my bigger castle build. So when I was saying like I've got a more grand castle build in the Vale, this is what I meant. So here is like the little living area in this bigger castle. They've got a painting area, music, the desks. Then they've got this big grand dining hall ready to serve up a ton of dinner. Around the corner, you've got the area to wash and mend your clothes and the kitchens. I'm going to go around this way. So we've got another library hall that leads down to the war planning room because they are getting ready to attack the main valley castle. Then you can go across the courtyard to get to the outdoor dinner area. And then you can cut outside to come to the outside courtyard where everybody comes to gossip. And then finally, you can come out by the throne room. And we've got these cute grounds. Next we have Wonderland. What was that noise? For some reason, I'm not going to spoil I'm not going to spoil the stuff about the wolf. If you know, you know. For some reason, after you save the wolf in Storybook Vale, the wolf is still screaming. I don't know why. Thank you guys for the bless yous. Thank you, thank you. Karma, I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm sorry I haven't been posting over there. Love how you decorated it. Thank you. Edit, feel free to steal any of my ideas. That is what I'm here for you guys to be able to get inspired. I did not play Kingdom Hearts. It did sound different. You don't remember the wolf in Storybook Vale? You finished it? The wolf is in the first trial in Ever After. I'm going to spoil it really quick. If you don't want to hear, then don't mute for like 10 seconds. Ready, set, go. The wolf is Flynn Rider. All right. So in Wonderland, you're going to find your way to Alice's house. You're going to see a little tea party. Lots of whimsical things. I'll probably add some more details into this after I expand to 3,000, but I want to record it before. We've got the Cheshire Cat in the middle. And then the flowers are going to lead you to the Curious Labyrinth, where the Queen of Hearts has this extravagant maze with plenty of like hidden spots for the card guards to go and hide from her. And she does have over by her house a little croquet area. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Thank you. I appreciate that. Think they'll never fix that. Think it's hard to even stop the wolf noise? Probably. See a little card guard hiding area and another. They're taking advantage of those dead ends. They got their little hiding spots. The whole maze has areas leading to all the exits and stuff. And then the well is in there. And I've got like a vacuum hidden behind. I was thinking about maybe moving this maze to a floating island when we get them for the Veil, so that you guys can try to like come and like find your way through the maze. And then yeah, down the hill is just, like I said, like a little fall park area for the villagers to come and hang out. I hope you enjoyed my tour of the Veil if you've never seen it before. I am going to jump into some of the live Dream Snaps reviews. So I'm going to start showing some submissions that are in the right channel on Discord. If you are planning to go post, make sure you've got if you want me to give advice or not, and then it would be helpful to know your tags. And then after that, I will see how I'm feeling, see how my pain levels are. I think we'll probably get Storybook Vale Floating Islands next. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get them for the Rift, so I do think we will get them. All right. On the YouTube side, let me make my game invisible. And then on the TikTok side, let me switch screens. All right. Oh my God, my hair is drying so bad. No. Oh. Oh well. Okay. Christina linked my Discord and chat on TikTok. If you screenshot that and paste it into a browser, it should let you join. You don't know which one? Okay. Of course. I'm so glad you liked it, Maria. All right. We're all seeing it. Okay, cool. All right. Dreams in the Valley. I'm going to get to yours once we get down there. Looks like your tags are decent. All right, so first we have Lauren. And Lauren said, open to advice tags are 76, 78, 65, and 48. All right. Really quick, I'm pulling up on my end so I can see current challenge, nature takeover, get wild. This week, your valley falls under nature's rule. Show us the most overgrown, wild, or abandoned part of your valley where nature has taken over control. So, right off the bat, I will say for a lot of you guys that posted, I did take like a little peek, just like a skim through it. Didn't super look detailed. A lot of you guys are too clean. Like it's very clean. Hi Becca. Oh, okay. Hi Edit. Move over. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Edit. I was saying feel free to take any ideas from me that you would like to. Yes, I am dual streaming right now on YouTube. So anybody on TikTok that you can't hang out, it'll be on YouTube. All right, so Lauren. I think for a lot of you guys, unfortunately, this is going to be my advice too. Take out the tent. Take out your fire stuff and your table. The theme is very much overgrown. So my best advice for all of you really quickly, if you want to go ahead and like edit it now, if you already know that you're not going to pass for me saying this, I don't want to see paths. I don't want to see this area walkable. Add a lot of tall beach grass. Go into the beach grass. It's going to be below the bushes in the underbrush section. And then click it until it looks like it's like kind of domed. Don't get the flat one. Get the domed one and put it everywhere that you can fit it. It lets you clip things in so you can have like rocks inside of them sometimes, or you can clip it into some things. The beach grass is going to make it look really overgrown quickly. So my advice is remove man-made things unless you can clip beach grass really close or right into it so that it looks like the area has been abandoned long enough for foliage to take over, because that's the whole theme. If I'm not seeing foliage taking over, I'm worried that you're not going to get the votes, you know? Also because we're not having dream snaps as like a task that I've seen in the star path. I don't think we're going to have those easier weeks anymore to get the easier scores. I think every week is going to be more difficult. So I really like that broken down boat in the water. I really like the crumbled castle walls. You could probably keep the water tower, just make sure there's beach grass clipping in. You could probably keep the lamp post and the pond and the log and maybe even that broken barrel. But I want to see a lot more foliage. Drash's whole snap. I'm so sorry, guys. That's going to be my main advice, is make it look as overgrown as possible. Make it look like nobody has stepped foot in there since before you in like at least 5 years, you know? How do you go out that much for a photo? Like the camera sighting. Oh, you were told that's... Are those green night thorns? The green night thorns, Edit, are Scrooge A lot of people were bugged being able to get them until this last update. So check Scrooge. All right, so with that option, really quickly, let me switch you guys back over. So when you go into your camera, you have this edit mode, right? And then you click a button to make it full body. If you click that same button, it looks like it takes you to a back mode, but this is actually just free camera mode. So look on the left-hand side, there's going to be move camera, rotate camera, zoom in, zoom out. Those are going to be the three things that you're looking for. So on a controller, I'm holding the left button and then I'm moving the Joy-Cons. The left Joy-Con is doing this, the right Joy-Con is doing this, and then when I let go, the right Joy-Con does this, and the left Joy-Con controls these. So the third camera option is how you can get far away. I do not recommend doing it for outfit challenges. Your character needs to be more easily seen for outfit challenges because some people are very strict. But if you wanted to do it for something like this, for an overgrown shot, you definitely could. Of course. All right. Switching TikTok back. YouTube back. Scrooge is hiding so much from you. He's been really mean lately. Okay, back to Discord, of course. Do you think the average voter will be as particular? You would vote for any of the submissions over what usually comes across yours? I'm sitting here not to tell you guys nobody's going to vote for this. People are going to vote for these. I've not seen one thing in here that you guys have posted that people are not going to vote for. I'm sitting here trying to help you get a better shot. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Everything I'm telling you right now is me trying to help you get 4K. 4K is the top 7.5%. So I'm trying to get you even if you're next to somebody amazing, you're going to get the vote kind of like advice. But so far, everybody that's posted in my Discord, especially like every single week, you guys would get the shots. Selfies are more iffy, though. I will say that. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. How are you? I do know a lot of people that just say, like, I refuse to vote for selfies. How are you doing today, Ashley? Top 7.5%. Yeah. So the amount that you get is percentage based off of how many people participate. So before, when we had tasks that were like, you have to submit in Dream Snaps, those weeks we would get around like 250,000 people submitting. I noticed that on weeks that they don't have Star Path tasks being like, you need to submit, a lot of people skip and we only get about like 150,000 people. So that 7.5% is going to be bigger if there's 250,000 versus 150,000, you know? So, this advice is all me trying to help you guys get better shots. I would still vote for these though. I'm not saying like, because most of the time what I see are just selfies too. So it's like, these are more than that. Worried Yours doesn't have an avatar. Eagerly waiting. Okay, I'm almost there. Missed you last week. Finished working the conference and survived to tell the tale. I'm glad you finished. Welcome back, Ashley. Definitely missed you too. You didn't miss too much though. I was not on too much. Trying to join Discord, but it's not letting you. If you're going through the link on my page, try copying it and paste it into a browser. Thank you, little spouse. Thank you, thank you. All right, so next we have fairy. Tags are 6, 6, 22, and 22. Um, sorry, TikTok just gave me a warning. I don't think it liked that. I don't think it liked that YouTube chat was covering. So let me bring YouTube chat over here. That way TikTok can still be up top. Yeah, it's because TikTok was like trying to end my live. Sorry about that, guys. Am I back? Okay. All right. Off the bat, fairy 6 and 6 are honestly too low for a furniture challenge. For anybody new here, if you haven't heard me say before, tags count for your overall score. Those would be fine for an outfit challenge, but on furniture, you need to try to get at least 30 for each. Any way that you can possible, even if you're hiding things behind other things, like hide some stuff behind these trees, hide some stuff behind those trees, hide things behind Simba's if you have any space left over. Anywhere you can, squeeze them in. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. What else did you say? Overgrown jungle. You definitely want to add more, but you're unsure. Okay. Again, I would add like a bunch of beach grass after you've hidden a bunch of tags in there. It looks like you do have the veil, so add more of these plants that you have too. They're only 1 square. So I'm going to be doing this a few more times probably today. I'm switching back for just 1 second. All right, so when you go into furniture, this is one of the reasons I love the Rift in Time. You have these things. So you have the ones that look like this. Do you see how it's only 4 little mini squares? So you can put that there. Then we've got the wild tangle plant. Hold on, let me switch valleys. This is Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm reviewing photo submissions because Disney Dreamlight Valley has weekly photo challenges that allow you to earn in-game currency that you would otherwise have to pay for. So under underbrush, you have all of these wild tangle things. So the tangled one is only 4 little squares across. Then you also have the wild tangle plant, also only 1 square. Look how close those can get. And then the leaf plant, also only 1 square. Do you see how intertwined all of those are? Do that. Anybody watching, do this if you have the Rift. Just keep on adding all of these that are only 1 square. That have colors that match. You can add a few of these landing ones in. They're a little bit bigger on space, but they do fan out a lot, and they still allow things to clip in and get really close. This is a really easy way to add a lot into your build. And you see how overgrown that looks already? You see how like I can't walk through this because it's so built in. This is how you're going to improve your score this week. Make it look unwalkable and like the nature has been absolutely taking over. Like, I'm gonna erase any marks of humans being here. Kind of like take over is what the theme kind of is this week. And those plants can do a really good job. And then while I'm here, underbrush, go all the way down below the bushes. And then you have these 3 kinds of grass right here. Sunlit plateau grass has a few different shaped looking ones. They've got the yellow one, like the dead looking one. These are all like the different ones from that. Then you have meadow grass. It's pretty much just the same every time. You have a few different shapes. Then you've got beach grass. There's 2 different kinds of beach grass. There's this short beach grass, and then there's tall beach grass. You see how there's a height difference right here? This one is like much lower. This one shoots up. Now watch with this. I can try to stick this into the tree. It's not going to let me. I can try to stick this into the tree. It used to have so much more of clippability. Here. Do you see how I can literally stick that into those carts and the grass is sticking up out of those carts? This short beach grass won't let me do that. If I remove the tall beach grass and try to do the same, it won't let me. It's only the tall one that lets you do it. Find the tall one and then just keep on duplicating it and turn. Duplicate, turn. Duplicate, turn. And you're going to be able to make an area look crazy overgrown really, really fast. You see that? It's clipping into the table. It's clipping into those. That's what we're trying to go for this week. Think it's the noise the PC version makes for removing stuff. It's getting to you. Tried hiding things and the tags didn't count. They still have to be in the camera view. So like I've got 30, 32, 13, and 14. If I slightly turn my camera, it's now 24 and 23. You have to make sure that they're still being caught by the camera. And they used to be able to be in different biomes. They can't be in different biomes anymore. All right, I'm switching back. Lilo, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in. How are you today? All right, so for this one, just like I was just showing, add a bunch of these little plants that you have. Don't make it look walkable. Make it look like everything is taken over. You're okay. I think I just closed Discord. Okay. Whoops. The higher the number, the better. As far as tags go, yes. To give you perspective, some people do have theirs at like over 100 for this week. First 4K you had something like 50 things with multiple tags behind a house, and off in the distance, you think as long as it renders, it counts exactly, Jay. Are you serious? It has to be in the photo for the points to count. It's always been like that, unfortunately. It doesn't have to show, but it has to be rendered in. I'll go into that more when I jump back into the game. Let's go over some more photos. Tags are included. Okay. I love Rapunzel being here. If you want to keep casita, fill every inch of the ground with flowers to make this look more filled in. Flowers and beach grass if you want to keep everything the way it is. I need it to feel more full on the ground. Awesome, Crystal. I'll try to get there quickly. So we've got Bray next. Advice is welcome. No, I'm human. I'm human. Am I back? Recently, you just find it harder to get the tags. It is harder. Remember, though, no amount of hiding tags on outfit challenges will work. It has to be on your body for outfit challenges. Okay, so Bray, first, I'm finding it a little too dark on my end. So if you want to keep this lighting, the middle tab under the options and stuff, there's one that's called brightness. Just like bump that one up and then maybe add a vignette back around the edges to darken the edges and brighten up so we can see you a little bit more. I would again take out the path. You could maybe turn the house around or keep it if you want to, and then fill in a lot more foliage. It looks like you do have at least the veil. Oh, there's a rift plant. So yeah, add some of those rift plants and some beach grass. I like the orange. I would just do a couple pops of it more randomly instead of having them organized as well. So far, everybody, you guys have done a very beautiful job. All right, next we have Roger. I agree with, I think it was Trey. I remember people in main chat telling you to go without your character. For this one, your character is just covering up a little bit too much since it's more of like a decor. I like the waterfall in the background showing. I don't like how evenly your ferns are on this. It looks very, they're all too centered, and I know that's partly because of the square space. So I'm gonna give you the same advice. Remove the path, add more foliage. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. I would also maybe replace the house with another one of those fountains or trees or something. Or put trees in front of it. Something to make this look more overgrown instead of like a campsite. Struggling with Dream Snap, still learning. You get inconsistent rewards. It definitely takes a while to make the rewards consistent, and even then, it's still somewhat luck based on like who the algorithm puts you next to be honest. I saw you in the main Discord too, Roger. It looks like a lot of people liked the first one too. So if you don't want to change it, don't feel like you have to. All right, tags. Oh yeah, you didn't say your tags either. So for everybody here, minimum 30 for each if you have the items. Repeat items don't bump up the tag. They have to be unique. So you can't put 5 of the same chair out. They have to be like 5 different chairs, for example. They're 20 plus. Okay. Try to bump them up a little bit more if you can. I know you've been upset with your scores recently, so I don't want you to have put in all this effort and still be mad at the score when we know that tags count as a hidden part of the score. All right. 90, 87, 65, 41 for Len. Those are great tags. I really like how lush and full this feels. I would say if you don't want to change it, you probably don't have to on this one. If you wanted to, you could try to see if you could fit. I know I keep saying it, beach grass. Thank you for sharing, Verde. Thank you, thank you. The tall beach grass is allowed in the river kit. So try to fit just like a couple squares to the left of the left swan. And maybe instead of some of those reeds if you wanted to. But again, like if you wanted to just submit this how it is, I do feel like it does look overgrown. You could probably put some beach grass on the actual planks too. I know it allowed me to clip into the planks on my beach. But really, really good submission, Lynn. This is amazing. I love how you added the butterflies as well. They're really blending nicely. I like the Winnie the Pooh trees in the background, adding like those specks of color. But you can still see the sky through. It's really, really pretty. And then like the floating lanterns. Kastro, thank you for the heart, me friend. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. How are you? It is really pretty. Learning so much about Dreamlight. Of course, so happy to help you learn. What about different colored lamps? Like the ancient lampposts? For lens? Sorry guys, my cat's been sick and I hear her crying. Let me go check on her really quickly. I'm gonna give her some more medicine. I'll be back in like just 1 minute. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you. Yeah, I won't get graphic. I had fun carpet cleaning the couch yesterday as a very fun morning surprise that I didn't see before I sat down. So, also had a very fun surprise morning shower. So just want to make sure there's no more fun surprises after stream and make sure she gets better as quickly as possible. Thank you guys for the tap party while I was gone. Thank you, thank you. Okay.
Places, everybody. Andy's coming.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Have you seen my cowboy belt buckle? I can't find it. Never mind.
Stacy, thank you so much for the flower headband. Thank you, thank you. That is so sweet of you. Thank you to everybody that contributed towards Andy coming home. I appreciate that. Okay, there it is. I was getting confused on what I was seeing on my screen. I don't think I have it set up to where YouTube hears that or sees that. I need to remember to set that up after so that YouTube sees Andy's coming. Thank you guys for the cowboy dinies. All right. Beautiful job on this, Len. Next we have Haley. Haley would like advice. I'm assuming your tags are good, all right? If you guys are not telling me your tags, I'm assuming you have them over 30 for each, all right? Haley, this is really cute. I want to see more foliage on the bottom right corner and then on the side of this little path over here. And again, maybe try to clip a little bit of beach grass into the path that you have. And then if you could somehow like get some sort of, everybody that's watching, if you have like a building in your shot, try to get something to look like it's growing on it or is about to grow on it or something. Like some sort of viney tree. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Add torches to add light. I like that idea too. But I do like how easy it is to spot you as well. If you wanted to, instead of this vignette, you could make it like a little bit of a lighter vignette. But I like it. I would still get my vote for sure. Sorry guys, TikTok is not liking these Discord live reviews at all. Like at all. But I'm gonna keep going for today. So, husband helped with the design for this week. Oh, I love that. All right. Caddis, this is gorgeous. I need it to not be a selfie just so you're not getting eliminated by people that refuse to vote for selfies. That's my biggest thing is don't make it a selfie, and I think this would be pretty because it looks like you have it really, really well filled in with the waterfalls in the background. If you wanted to, you could add a few more of those butterflies to fill up more of the sky. I really like that pop of them. And then, yeah, just there's going to be a button that says change camera format on the left. If you click that, it'll make it full body mode. Um, and then it looks like you might be squatting because you can't pose with an animal in selfie mode. So if you want that same angle, hang out with a fox, if you have a fox companion, or hang out with the robot. It looks like you have the Rift in Time glowing flowers in this. So if you've crafted at the time table, if you've crafted the robot, you can make the robot pose let you sit as well. And then you'll still be able to get that low angle where it looks like you're sitting in the flowers without needing to be crouching in selfie mode. Thank you, Christina. All right, but I like the theme that you went with. Feels very glowy. All right, next we have just L or I, just I. Advice and review tags are 52, 49, 39, and 14. Okay. I think a lot of people seem to be struggling with that landscape one. So I'm pretty sure you got it as high as you could. I agree. I really like the sunflowers in this. It doesn't feel overgrown though. It feels like a really, really cute fairy area. You know what I mean? I think it's the clean path for me. Like maybe if you made it some like stones instead and added more sunflowers all the way through, that would help. More yellow bushes and small trees could help. Yeah. There's a lot of yellow trees and yellow bushes that you could add as well for sure. Hi, Gretchen. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How are you today? Thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. Colt, thank you for the club power. Thank you, guys. Oh, this is you, Lady Luna. Okay, I should have known from the profile picture. You couldn't add any more trees. Let me switch you guys over.
That is so fetch.
And switching YouTube over. Oh. And opening my game back up. All right, so in the trees section, there's this yellow bush that you could try to add. There are these like little yellow ones that have pretty small footprints. That one doesn't. And then if you keep going, there are these maples as well. And then if you wanted to, you could also add some of these. Anybody, like, you see how these vines look like they've taken over the books? That is super on theme for this week. This tree has taken over this book. Very, very on theme for this week. These have taken over this. These have been taken over. Like, that's kind of like the vibe. You would eliminate some flowers. In the back of your photo, it looks like you have room. All right, we're going to switch back over. So, it looks like in this corner, is that like a hill that you can't put things on? I'm just now seeing how it like slopes up. Okay, so it looks like you are in the bind. Oh, no. Thank you guys so much for hitting the game goal. Thank you, thank you. Let me know what kind of game you guys want to do today. Fiery Plains. That's what I was wondering, because the grass looks like it is the Fiery Plains. That is a really, really hard space to work with. You don't have a ton of room in that area. So your issue is the flowers are taking up like a lot of square space too. I would remove the path, bump some of the flowers in, make a fake path out of like the rocks instead. If you participated in the Aladdin Star path, those. If you didn't, then just like the rocks that come in clusters of like 5 or 6 in the rock section. Bump the flowers in as close to those rocks as you can, and then any space at the edges fill in with some of those shorter yellow foliage things. And this will be really cute. Trivia. Lorna Lou, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Gretchen, thank you for the tiny dinies. Thank you, thank you. It's so sweet of you. I'm surprised to see you. I know you're very busy today. Oh, so dry. I should look at putting a humidifier in here. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lorna. All right. Really quickly, let's do some trivia. In which movie? In which movie did a dog have to save a baby? These are dream snaps for the current week. Are you already guessing, Stacy? Which movie did a dog have to save a baby? Or should I do some different trivia? Drawing a blank. In this movie, there's also some like mean cats. Animated. I think there's also a live action of it though. In this movie, one of the lead characters hurts one of his arms. Good job, Trevor. Good job, Christina. All right, next. Um, which Disney Channel original movie, kind of, um, does the main character save their hometown? Stacey, that's a good guess, just knowing me. You said it too. Good job, Stacey. It does not like the word for the male in Lady and the Tramp. All right. This Disney Channel original movie, the main character has a fight over shoes too. Very niche scenes. Good job, Brooklyn. Too old for this one. That one was Hannah Montana. She fights with Tyra Banks over some shoes. All right. Last, I am thinking of a movie that is animated. In this movie, the lead definitely has multiple people interested in them. In this movie, the food is definitely unique. In this movie, there's plenty of snow. In this movie, one of the people that is interested in the lead has a lot of people interested in them. And I'm trying to make this hard. And in this movie, everybody kind of has a different look at the end. Stacy, I'm so sorry. You got it. You got it, Stacy. Good job, Stacy. I was describing Beauty and the Beast. Very poorly, obviously. I do try to keep it mostly Disney. All right. Next up on reviews, we have Katie Bug. 27, 29, 37, and 34. Feels risky with no avatar. Portray an abandoned house. Okay. I like the thorns coming from the house. That definitely helps. I like that you have a fern in front of the door. Like that wouldn't grow there if people were actually coming in and leaving. I feel like people are unfortunately going to pay attention to the background. So just like a few plants back here too among those trees, I think would be helpful. Um, if you can, I really like this stone fence. I would do stone fences instead of these white ones too. But if you can't, I get it because like those are hard to craft. I like all the beach grass. I would add a couple more patches of beach grass just to fill in these bottom corners. And then just like push in a little bit more of the grass on the path. Just like in one spot, or more ferns, because I like that you have the fern up here. This one patch in between the two ferns feels too open. But otherwise, this is amazing. Definitely very on theme. You did a good job making the house look abandoned. All right. Next we have Streams in the Valley. You said 44, 36, 38, and 31. Okay. Tags look good. Am I choosing between these? I don't see a difference. Yeah, I'm not seeing a difference. Broken barrel there in the corner. Oh, on the path. Yeah, scooch it over. Scooch that more in the path. Of course. Okay. Just in case, I'll go with the second one. This looks like a very, very pretty build. I don't see overgrown in this at all. Hi Scrubs, how are you today? Welcome in. I would say add a ton more foliage. I don't see any signs of you owning the rift. Hold on. I try not to just like assume you guys own all the expansions. I can see that you own the Veil. Yeah, it's been a rough week, Scrubs. I'm still in some pain today too, but trying to push through. In general, I feel like this needs a lot more foliage. I would take out the path. I would make things look a lot more random and like people haven't been there in a while. Because right now this looks really pretty, but it looks like you're just like taking a picture of your fairy build. So I'm not sure if I would vote for this over somebody like very obviously on theme. Next we have Trevor. Judge you? Okay. Amazing tags. I was definitely peeping this one too before. I don't want that bonfire pit there. It feels like it's taking away from the abandoned aspect, you know? The path is also just a little bit too clean, so you can add just like a few plants on it as well. Also, time it to where the lights are not on in the cabin and angle it to where you can't see the smoke coming out of that little chimney up top, so that the cabin even looks abandoned, and put some like beach grass underneath that ladder if you can, or something in front of that ladder. Otherwise, this is amazing. It's just, again, it feels like a cute, really, really cute camping spot, and where you're standing feels overgrown, but it feels too clean on the walkway. Okay, Lorna, sounds good. Of course, Trevor. All right, next we have Bailey. Not sure how you feel about this week's theme. Okay. I'm assuming your tags are good. I like how you have all the piles of leaves everywhere. I can see that you have the rift because you have that flower that I'm pretty sure... Wait, did that flower come from the rift? No, that flower comes from the veil. I don't see... any signs from the rift. Okay, so I'm going to assume you don't have it. I would add some jungle grass in the patches that you can, if you can. I would take away your little table and fire. Lorna, thank you for the popular votes. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate those. Yeah, I would take away these two tables. No, you could leave the... Actually, I like the tub being here. If you wanted that to stay, it does look like an overgrown item. You could maybe have the bike still in there. Yeah, I feel like this table is throwing it off and the little fire pit is throwing it off. Just add a lot more lush, a lot more foliage in the blank spaces that you can fit it. Yeah, we can still submit until Dream Snaps for this. Oh, for me reviewing. Yeah, it looks like I'm only about halfway through, so as long as you get it posted before I get to the end of the list, you're good. Melissa, thank you so much for the puff hearts and the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Yep, add grass and ferns. Exactly. That's going to be my advice for most of you guys. Hi, Erica. It has been a while. You've been in Miami. Oh, I hope you had such an amazing trip. That's awesome, Erica. I hope you had a blast. All right, just making sure there's no comments on YouTube. We're good. All right. I am dual streaming on TikTok and YouTube right now, so for anybody that needs to see their advice, if I already got past it, the YouTube replay will be there. And I do have it horizontal, so if you're watching on TV, it'll be easier for you guys to see. Next, we have Stacy and Judge Gently, 31, 78, 21, and 12. Okay. If you could get that 12 a little higher, it would be helpful, but I understand if you can't. I think I remember you saying in the main one that you were just like working with an area that you already have. I would say it definitely feels overgrown, but I want to see more. So scatter some more of these blue, the blue ombre rift plants around. Throw in a few other foliage items. See if you like the beach grass. I've done the beach grass in frosted before. See if you like it. If you don't have to have it. I know frosted is harder with foliage in general. I'm pretty sure you have the veil too. If you wanted to, you could throw in some of the ever after foliage. That blue foliage can also work really well up here. Just to make it look a little bit more lush. Right now, it looks like there is an easy walkway for you to get out. I don't want to see that. Snowballs would be really cute. Snowballs, little ice shards, the little gems from the veil if you have extras. Yeah, those would be definitely cute. If you wanted to, you could even throw in like a couple gift boxes here and there, but you don't have to. Just like it's so overgrown that people forgot their gifts in here. I don't know. That might not be on theme. Of course. Love to hear your thoughts on designs. Helps you get inspiration. Oh, good. I'm glad that it's helping you, even if you didn't share. That is definitely my hope with these. All right. Erica, sounds good with the review. I'm assuming your tags are good. It's a really, really cute campsite. If you wanted to keep the campsite theme, throw in a ton of beach grass. Make that beach grass clip into the table, make it clip into the bike, get it as close to the camper as you can. Make it look like people haven't really been walking around there. And this would be really cute. Right now, though, it's just giving campsite. It's not giving overgrown. It's really, really cute, though. I'd love to, like, go camping here. Okay, sounds good, Trevor. Thank you for hanging out today. You're good. No worries, Erica. All right, Chandrea, down for advice. Oh my goodness. Tags are 143, 150, 109, and 28. Those are amazing, Chandrea. Ooh, I like how big you got these bellflowers to look. This is very, very fairy-esque. I'm going to say the same. Just add a little bit of beach grass, and I don't think you really have to do that much to this one. I like the sparkles. Fairies can fly around a lot, so you don't even need a path. But the beach grass can clip into this. So if you just wanted to add some beach grass like around your feet and along the path behind you, then this would be good. I feel like some items are like big, like taking up a ton of room. So if you wanted to go for extra points, pull. Thank you for sharing, Lorna. Thank you. I have these rift plants up front just so it feels even more like there's like a huge variety of things that had a chance to grow in. Okay, sounds good, Chandrea. Hi, Jenna. Welcome in. How are you today?
That is so fetch.
Thank you for sharing, darling. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Next we have Michelle. Advice is appreciated. Didn't know what to do outfit-wise. Can't remember tags. It was a good amount. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Okay. This is really, really cute. I love the depth in it. It feels very lush off of the paths. It just looks like this path is trodden too much. You know what I mean? It doesn't quite look abandoned. It looks well kept. So if you just add, push a few of those ferns a little bit further in, add a little bit more foliage onto the path, and this is great. It looks like you like happened across an abandoned cabin in the woods. It's like, ooh, maybe I could go take a look at that, see if this could be my new home kind of deal. Hi, Ethan. How are you today? Do you know how much the cozy cone is going and how so the emotion critters are going to be part of the event that starts in 2 days. It's going to be the Memory Mania event. On the day of, I promise I'll like tell you guys how to play it, and I'll be doing a video on it tomorrow. It's a lot to cover at the moment though, so if you hang out until I'm done with these reviews, I'll go over it. And then as far as the cozy cone, I think it's 300 points. You are going to have to pretty much do every single week of the routine duties to get that. Time for dinner? Okay. Bye, Stacy. I hope you have a great dinner. All right, next up we have Fifi, Felicia. Tags are 71, 66, 62, and 62. Those are great tags. I thought about this idea with the abandoned railway. I like that. I like how you've got the log across, so it's like very obvious that things have fallen on it. It looks like you brought this little lamp, so I'm okay with the lamp there. It looks like there's a lot going on. I love how like there's even some stuff in the background. Like you've got the abandoned Tower of Terror. You've got this abandoned drive-in over there. You've got the abandoned little train car that's overgrown. This is really, really well done. I'll give you the first no notes. Amazing job on this one. Great job, Felicia. I can tell you put a lot of thought into it. I love the story that it tells. It feels like this is almost like an abandoned ride in a theme park. So great job with this, Felicia. No notes. No note, cog on. Sorry. That line is perpetually in my head. Love advice. Want to get better at snaps. Okay, sounds good, Rachel. Of course, Felicia. What's 300? All right. Great job on those tags. I'm seeing rift plants, so I'm gonna say what I said earlier. Fill this thing up. Get these plants over here. This little one with the pink little like veins in it. This one that's all like limby with like the fanned out leaves. Fill those in and put them as close as you can. And every single inch of this brown dirt should be covered with those plants. You can throw in some beach grass occasionally. I would also maybe put some bamboo in front of these walls on the left, just because the walls look perfectly intact. But if you don't want to, they're fine, because like that could be like the village, and then out here like it's abandoned. So if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I do want to see a lot more on the ground, just to like bump you up. I like the top. I like all the drooping vines. It does feel very jungly and lush. The bottom doesn't, though. The bottom kind of throws off the lush jungle vibes. The almost rainforest vibes would have a lot more on the ground. Yeah, the trees are really, really well placed. I know it'll be hard too because some of these trees have big footprints and stuff. So just like wherever you can put them and it'll work. All right, next we have Lilo. I'm obsessed. I'm assuming your tags are good, at least 30 for each. Because anybody that is unaware, tags count as part of your overall score. I would say the same. I want to see more filled in around the ground. You could put some rocks in there too, just to like make it still look like there's some place where she runs. But for this, I think of like the 100 and like other shows where people are like native to the land and they know where to place their feet to where like you can't follow their tracks and track them. So you can have it like really, really lush and they're still going to be able to make their way through without even like finding a trace. Otherwise though, this is gorgeous, Lilo. You did a really great job. I love the bamboo in the back. I love all the pops of the color. This definitely feels like you're straight out of the Avatar movie. Really, really, really well done with this. If you didn't want to add anything to these bottom corners, you don't have to. But only because I'm seeing that you do have some of these rift plants. If you could just add a few more. But again, you don't have to. It's very, very lush and beautiful as is. It's one note. Only one note. If you have the fireflies or the butterflies, you can add them too. But again, you definitely don't have to. Next we have red. Advice, welcome. And then tags are 90s. Perfect. Thoughts on which pose to submit? Okay. Very, very lush and beautiful. If you can, I know I keep saying it, if you can add like just one pop of this beach grass that I see that you have on the side on this walkway, because it does allow it both on the walkway and the river kit. If it's not going to let you though, I get it. This is definitely lush enough. Definitely one that I'm going to say you don't have to have any notes on. Placement wise, I'm going to say the first one, because in this one, you are in the upper 2/3 of the photo. And in this one, you are in the lower 2/3, which aesthetically pleases most people's brains more than if you're standing in the upper 2/3 of a photo. It's just part of photography, rule of thirds kind of thing. Try on furniture. Try to have your tags at least 30 for each, Melissa. Hi, Katina. How are you today? Welcome in. Happy Monday, everybody. Hi, Stephanie. I don't think you can download after you submitted unless you saved it into your collections. You know, the new collections that we have. If you save it to your collections, you can save with a QR code from that section. That's the one you were leaning towards too. It feels a little bit more centered. I like how it's not clipping this yellow tree at the top too, the little forked off tree. I like how it feels like there's like a top to it and a bottom to it versus this other one. The top of the tree is a little bit more clipped and the bottom path closest to us is a little bit more open, you know? I like the placement on this one. I still need to do my snap too. Just did your draft this morning. Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up. But amazing job. This is really, really pretty. I love the lighting on this. I think you'll do a great job in scoring, Red. I think I'm behind on gift, Jenna. Jenna and Erica, thank you so much for the heart me's. Thank you guys. Christina, I know you can hear my voice. I forgot to sing today, so that's partly why. Next we have Cow. Tags are in the 70s. Perfect. I love this. Another no notes. If you wanted to, you could add beach grass into the water right there. I'm only saying that because I know this is your water and not the water in the glade. The glade water won't allow it. Your river kit water can have some, or some reeds or something. And then if you wanted to, switch out just a few of these ferns for beach grass, but like I like the ferns too. I like how you desaturated things. I like the pops of color. I like the depth and how far away you can see the waterfall. I like that there's nothing above the waterfall distracting from everything. Really, really, really good job with this cow. It definitely is very dramatic. Cow, if you're not here, we're seeing that is so dramatic. I love it. And oh my God, I love that photo. So pretty. If you're rewatching on the YouTube side, double checking. Okay. Trying to make sure I don't miss any YouTube comments. We are good. All right, next we have Crystal. Any suggestions will help. Okay. Once again, I'm assuming your tags are good. It looks like you took a picture of your TV screen. I'm only saying that because the bottom is like clipped off. So I don't know if these are the accurate colors. And it's going to be a little bit more grainy and hard to tell the details. I like that you used Rapunzel's house. I would maybe turn it around so you don't see the door, so that you see more of like the vines and stuff on her house. I'm not sure how I like the couches. They do feel less abandoned. It feels like there's a ton of sparkle in the center and it's kind of pulling from your character, but again, it could just be because of the TV. I'm not sure how I feel about the vine walls. And again, I would add just like a lot more foliage instead of these flowers around the ground. Take away the potted plants. Hide them behind other things if you need them for the tags. And add a lot more foliage. It needs to look more overgrown and less man-made. Britzy. Had too much, need way more. This is going to be one that there is no such thing as too much. Next we have Lauren. Made the changes. Okay. Good tags. I do like your changes. I'm not sure about the angle. I would maybe push it in just a little. Let me try to find. Not quite this, maybe slightly zoomed out, but like something like this where you're a little bit closer. We still see the water, we still see the broken castle walls. This bottom half is taking away, and it's taking me a minute to see your character. Keep in mind, for everybody here, keep in mind that some people play on Apple Arcade, some people play on their handheld switches and don't dock it, or don't have the option to dock it. So some people see your photo literally smaller than like 2 fingers. So try to keep that in mind. Any details that you want seen, make sure that they're big enough for even people on the smallest of screens to see. Yes, I like the changes for sure, Lauren. Lorna Lou, thank you so much for the puff heart. Thank you, thank you. It's very sweet of you. All right, next we have Miss Lorna Lou. Free to choose from. Okay. Off the bat, I'm going to say no to this one. The fog just feels too off. It feels more like spooky. And then between these two, I'm going to say this one and add some beach grass along the path, or add some ferns or foliage. Also, it feels a little bit too symmetrical, so you need to turn some of these. You see how these fans are all turned towards the house on each side? They kind of look like clams that are doing this at the camera. I want them turned, so some of them you're seeing at an angle. Right now, they look too much like you placed them versus they grew that way. You know, like plants don't grow all the same direction like that. So just like turn them. I also, if you can, step one step forward. It looks like your monkey's head is a little bit more in the light. I want to see both of your faces with the light on them. Right now you're a little bit too much in the shadow. Next we have Stephanie. Venus flytrap is where you went in your head. Yes. Yes, beach grass can go on a lot of things. As long as it's the taller one, there's 2 kinds. So when you're clicking on it, don't click the one that looks flat. Click the one that looks curved. Or like when you're clicking them, keep the one that looks curved, because when you click beach grass, there's 2 types that'll pull out. So keep clicking until you get the curved one, and then just duplicate from there to keep getting the curved one, of course. Oh, Anita, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Everybody that doesn't remember, make sure you are constantly backing out and saving when you're working on something. Lauren, thank you so much for the love you so much emoji. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Stephanie. Tags are good. If it's possible to get that last one up more, try. I know it's hard for a lot of people though, so I don't think yours are too off from everybody else's. All notes are welcome. All right. I like how lush it feels. This corner needs some more. There's too much empty grass by these ombre plants, or yeah, the ombre plants on the side. I like Peter's house being there. Just like I told Trevor, try to maybe change your time of day to where the lights are not going to be on in the cabin, so that it does look a little bit more like abandoned, and then try to put some foliage onto these planks, and then anywhere that you see more than like a tiny little patch of the main grass, add something else, because the main grass is just not quite tall enough. But I like the background of this. I like the placement of the waterfall and Peter's house and that other house. This is definitely really, really cute. I like the placement of your character too. The beach grass can go on planks. I know I keep saying beach grass. It's because it's one of the few things that can really go on top of things. I think ferns can also go on those planks. No, Nilly, I don't support that franchise anymore. I used to. You would see all sorts of videos of me covering that franchise if you scroll back on my YouTube. All right, Chandrea updated. I'm not going to get into that right now, but if you want to ask me privately in a DM, then we can chat about it. It's like a bigger conversation. Anybody that wants to know, there's a video on my YouTube. I'm pretty sure I talk about it there. It's called Why I'm Leaving Wizards Unite. All right, Chandrea. Definitely, yes. I like that how you added things in to fill in the path. I still love the submission. I think maybe if you can, tuck those Tinkerbell hot air balloons slightly more off to the side. If you don't want to, though, I would still 100% vote for this. Very, very beautiful shot. Don't make my opinion stop you from playing anything that you guys want to play. Definitely not judging anybody for still keeping in touch with their childhood love and passion. Have any idea where you can put Wally, just like in general? All right, Christina. I'm assuming your tags are good. I love the choice of the character outfit and placement. I love all the foliage with the pops of the grass. I like the vines in the background. And I like that there's like just like ever so small hint of a castle there. I'm going to say no notes. If you wanted to, you could have one piece of crumbled castle, maybe like right in front of that rock. But if you don't want to, this is definitely like on theme. I really like it. I like how it definitely looks like nobody has walked through here in a very, very long time. Final submission. Okay. I definitely think you'll get plenty of votes on this. So good job on the updates, Lauren. Of course, Christina. All right. Is anybody rushing to add? Let me know now, or I'm going to be switching back to the game. I saw a few motifs while I was voting, but yeah, it seems like not a lot of people are. You are, Justin? Okay, are you about to post? If it's not going to be like within the next like 60 seconds. Okay. Then we can hang out here for a minute. Anita, they're going to be underneath the bushes in the underbrush section. And there's going to be 3 different kinds of grass. There's going to be one called beach grass. In that one little button, there's going to be 2 different kinds that can come out of it. So just keep clicking until you find the tall one. It's built into the game. Everybody has it. All right, Justin, let me know when you have it up. As long as it's up within the next minute or 2. I'm happy to do the review. All right, so my remote disconnected. 1 second. You found it? Okay. I'm glad you found it. Just sent? Okay. Did you put it in the Dream Snap section? Because I'm under Dream Snap's live reviews. I haven't done mine yet, Roger. Britzy, I'm sure they're working on it. Discord, the link is in my page. If you copy it and paste it into a browser, you'll be able to join. Hi, Renee. Thank you. It's a bit of a heavy pain day today, but I'm trying to push through. All right. I like that you went with the haunted mansion and like a very spooky vibe. I like the That's so pretty. Wait, where are my glasses? Jenna. Almost choked. There's my glasses. Jenna, thank you so much for the bouquet of flowers. Thank you, thank you. So sweet of you. Thank you to everybody that contributed to Andy coming home again. Thank you, thank you. It was so pretty. In case I missed it too, I think I might have Renee. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. With this, Justin, I really, really like it. I would say, make it just a tad bit brighter with the brightness setting. I like how you muted the colors. I like how you have it storming. I love that you caught the lightning bolt. So like if you don't want to spend the time timing that again, this is great. I would still vote for this. It definitely feels abandoned because you have the patches of path missing where the grass is still poking up. The haunted mansion itself definitely looks overgrown with the vines on it and all of that. I like the signs and everything too. If you wanted to do any updates, then take away another couple pieces. Oh my gosh. Renee! Renee! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for 6 hand hearts. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you for becoming title gifter for those hand hearts this week. And thank you for triggering Andy to come home again. So sweet of you. But yeah, I would say if you wanted to improve this at all, just like maybe like 10% brighter on the brightness scale, and then maybe just like one more patch missing from the path in the front. Otherwise, I really like this. I love all the ferns on it. I love the pieces of missing path. I love how filled in you have all of the things. I like how there's thorns. I like the tree placements. This is really unique and really well done. A paper crane too, Ashley. That was so cute. Thank you for the paper crane. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Places, everybody. Andy's coming.
2. Thank you so much for 2 paper cranes, Ashley. Thank you. Thank you for triggering Andy to come home. So sweet of you. I really appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. Change the color of the paper crane. Is that why it came through pink? I was like, wait, but it looks blue. It came through pink. Did I just like miss that it was pink? That was so cute. That's really cool too that they give you that option. I did not know that was going to be a thing. Thank you guys, everybody that participated in DreamSnap's live reviews. If you missed your review or you want to see all of the reviews and you're jumping in now, I did dual stream this onto YouTube today. I'm still currently live on YouTube, so the whole thing is going to be over there as well. Christina! Wait, that was so pretty. Did I mess up Andy's coming? Hold on. I think I messed it up because I was switching screens. Because I just saw it load over. Hold on.
Places, everybody. Andy's coming.
It was so pretty. Thank you so much for the swan, Christina. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Thank you for triggering Andy to come home. A super pretty gift as well. Thank you. Okay. Everybody can see my game but me. Here we go. Love Toy Story. It's my favorite. I am obsessed with Toy Story. If you are working on your DreamSnap and it's raining and you don't want it to be, go to the 4th tab, and then right here there's sun. So you can make it sunny, you can make it rainy if you want it to be rainy, you can make it foggy, you can make it night, like super intense night, you can make it storming. Thank you, darling. Thank you for the hydrate. They added those to the photo settings recently, so I think it was the Alice update. So on the first page, you have all of these different poses. The first 4 are going to have your face. I guess the first 2 are going to have your face kind of like kissy face, straight face, and then the rest of them are going to change your face. So for the first 2, I do recommend changing your own face, just so you're smiling if you use them. Then Donna, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. I appreciate that. So on the right hand side is where we're looking. Right now I'm under the full person thing. So you're only going to see these when you're in full body mode. When you're in selfie mode, you're not going to see a lot of these. So go into full body mode. Then there's top tabs right up here. And then there's sub tabs sometimes. So if you look, there's poses here. Then there's this little one that has like a little watering can and a shovel. If you click that, then that's how you can pose with your tools. So you can pose with your watering can, you can pose with your fishing pole, all of those. Then there's another one that's got like a little paw print on it. This is how you can pose if you have a critter hanging out with you. It's how you can pose with your critter. You can hold your accessory like your umbrella or your bag. Or you can like do your glider. So if you have your wings on as the glider, it'll let you fly for your photo. If you have the bing bong wagon, it has you sit in it. If you have the magic carpet, it has you fly on it for your photo. Then the second tab up top are your facial poses. Then the third tab with the pencil, that's how you're gonna be able to change the focus and make it more blurry or less blurry. You can change the time of day to make it look sunny and daytime, or sunrise, sunset, nighttime. Contrast is how intense your shadows and highlights are going to look. So if I bump my contrast up, it makes everything look a little bit more like vibrant. Saturation is going to be how intense the colors are or how dull the colors are. So you can make it a little bit more black and white or slightly colored, normal color, super color. Brightness is how bright your overall photo is going to be. Then you have vignette. The very first part of vignette is going to make the corners of your photo brighter. And then the more you increase it, it's going to add some shadows to the corners. Next, you have highlights. This is going to be how intense just those highlights are. So it's going to be similar to the contrast, but it's going to be more intense. So you can make things look really, really highlighted or darker. You can also do this with shadows. You can take away the shadows and make a completely white photo, or you can increase the shadows and make a completely dark photo. Character lighting is just going to make your character look lighter. Light bloom is going to make the lights around you all kind of illuminate stronger. And then rotation can turn your camera upside down if you want to. The next tab up top is where you're going to see your weather. So you have this little sun to make it sunny. You've got the cloud with the raindrops. The cloud with the squiggles is fog. Just clouds. The cloud with the lightning is actual storms. And then the moon is what makes it like really, really dark with that moon behind you. Then the next sub tab is going to be filters. So you can add a black and white filter here or a sepia filter. Some of these have different things, and then you can still play with them after you apply them with the middle tab like this one. So if I wanted to add that one filter and then increase or decrease the shadows, to get like this kind of look, you can. And then the third sub tab under that is going to be borders. So you can add the different borders to make it look like it's a movie scene, or make it celebrate pride, or make it look wintry or piratey. A lot of people like to add just like a little Dreamlight Valley logo on there. Then finally, the fifth tab, you can make Touch of Magic invisible. This would also take care of like Daisy's shop if it's in the shop, and if it's in the shot. You can make snippets invisible if you own Storybook Veil. You can make speech bubbles go away if somebody happens to be talking. You can make yourself invisible. You can make whoever you're hanging out with invisible. If you're hanging out with a villager, you can make the villagers go away. You can make the critters go away around you, or your companion, which is going to be the critter that you're hanging out with. So say you wanted to pose with them, but you don't want the critter in the photo. That's what you can do. And then visual effects activate. So if you have confetti in your photo, or fireworks, or the puppet show, or whatever, if you activate it, it sets those off in the background, so you don't have to like run around and physically activate them. Of course. I missed you too, Karma. I am, Donna. Want the villagers to go away. They always photobomb. So yeah, for that one, you're gonna go to the fifth tab up top, and then go down to villagers visible and just click off. Of course. Trying to figure out how they hid the critter. Yeah, so the critters is gonna be like, say the squirrels were in this shot in the plaza and I didn't want them showing, I would do critter off. And then say I was hanging out with Max and I didn't want him in the photo, I would do companion off. You like the surprise photo bombs? I don't blame you. All right. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. My headache has been slowly progressing. So I wanted to not break my promise. I told you guys that I would be here today, last Friday, so I wanted to still be here. Sorry, my voice just made a whistle sound. I don't know what that was about. I'm going to call things here. I'll work on my dream snap whenever my headache goes away, and I'll make sure to share that with you guys. I should be back tomorrow. I'm going to make sure to do everything I can to feel better so that I'm back tomorrow and back to my full energy self and makeup and all. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Thank you, whether you chatted or not, your presence is more than enough. Thank you to everybody that participated in live reviews. Thank you guys so much for 35,000 taps. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the gifts today as well. Thank you for all the follows. If you're new here, my name is Geeta, and I do exclusively stream this game on this channel. And thank you to everybody that joined Discord. Thank you to my mods for all of your help. Thank you to all of my subs for your support as well. Thank you guys. Thank you, Dinies. Thank you, Angels. Of course, definitely happy to share the tips. Thank you, Christina. Am I going to decorate for fall? I don't typically change my plaza around or my valley around. I do have a fall farm, but I don't plan on like changing my whole valley around like that. It's a ton of work to do all that for every season. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I hope you have a magical rest of your day. I'm sure I'll see most of you guys on Discord, and if not, I'm sure I'll see you in a future stream. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'm going to end things first over on YouTube. Thank you for hanging out over on the YouTube side. I'm so sorry I missed your chats, Robert. I did get Lucky the puppy. I did. Thank you for lurking, Galaxy. Bye, Jay. Bye, everybody over on YouTube. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'm sure I'll see you soon since multi-streaming is working out. All right. Bye, YouTube. I need to wait for 30 seconds. YouTube doesn't... It'll cut me off if I end it like immediately. While I'm ending things, goodbye Rachel, goodbye Crystal, goodbye Jay on TikTok side, goodbye Karma.